Well, I guess so. I can just pick something here. Well, here are things that I collect. Mostly this comes collecting these things is a part of my interest in natural science. I've always been, having grown up in the wilderness, it made me aware of the natural cycle of things and just the things that nature has to have to offer. So I can find something like this and actually somewhat study the structure of the animal that it may come from, and just a hobby, an interest. This along the same lines is this rock that I found on the shore of Cross Lake in New York. What intrigued me about this is just this perfectly circle natural indention in the rock that is clearly not a result of rock formation, but something else going on. So I brought it in to think about it, and I concluded, my theory is that this was mud with a stick in it, and as the mud hardened, the stick rotted away, and leaving the imprint of the stem. Or perhaps it's something else. Well, I've got several of these items. They are essential oil diffusers. This one is, well, and the others, but this particular one is really unique in that you can heat up the oil and the water that you put in the top and carry this to another room if you so choose. It doesn't work well because it's it's kind of clumsy, but it's used in meditation and therapies. This this is a squirrel call. This was a Christmas gift given to me when I was, I think, 13 or 14 years old. It's a plunger type action. But squirrels, when they communicate, make a barking noise. So you sit in the woods and you do this. And if you do it correctly, the squirrels will come and talk to you. Well, I lived in the forest, and we ate squirrels. So we actually hunted for food. It was a part of the culture of living in the Ozarks. I don't know anything about this. I found this. I mean, obviously someone had carved it or made it into something, but I don't know what it's for. I'm guessing it might be briar, something that pipes are made out of. But there are also, though, a lot of interesting little figures inside the formation of this thing. I don't know if you can see, but like right in there, it's hard to tell if that was carved or is just a natural formation. But it's an interesting piece, and it gives me something to ponder when I've got nothing else to think about. This I found at a Salvation Army. I forget the name of this particular God spirit, but I believe the story had something to do with the spirit helping people guide themselves out of a situation by playing a flute. That I'm not sure I remember at all, but it's has something to do with Indian mysticism, I think. I found this instrument in a thrift shop, like a Goodwill or something. And what this actually is a chime. In some practices of meditation, sound is used to help the individual get into the moment of self-awareness and shut down the mental processes of worrying about everything around them. But you can set it where it'll chime every few seconds, and the intent is to listen to the ring until it completely fades away, which might take 15 seconds or 20 seconds, which aids a person in that relaxation technique. It's used in mindful meditation and various other types. I guess I have favorite topics because they do all seem to interrelate somehow. So yeah, well, maybe this because it was a really nice thing, a nice gift that was given to me. But no, I pretty much like it all.